Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Open Minute Marathon, the ultimate proof of the current crypto evolution. All the open minutes ever played combined into one great episode. See and hear what has changed over the last 10 months and what crypto maniacs have said. Take advantage and discover your special crypto star again, all here with Bitcoin Rush, the crypto news media. Let's start right now. Are you ready? Get your popcorn and enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin Rush is presenting to you the Open Minute Marathon.
I want to talk a little bit about the importance of hardware wallets. For a long time, we've had a problem in the Bitcoin space where we haven't had a great way for people to keep their coins secure. In fact, our hardware has been so far behind in this regard that we've been regressing in terms of the technology that we're using. We've been actually going from using computers back to using paper. In all other areas of our life, we're trying to get rid of paper. We tell the bank to stop sending us receipts. We scan things in. But in the Bitcoin space, we're printing out our Bitcoin codes onto paper wallets. I'm working on a book right now, which you can find out at securebitcoinbook.com, which goes over some of the security for beginners, but what we really need in the future, in the near future, and we'll be getting this soon with the Trezor wallets for the first time, is this kind of hardware level security that makes it easy for people to secure their Bitcoins.
I just wanted to bring up Gridcoin for a second, because with all the computer power that we have going towards Bitcoins and other altcoins, we can use that with the Bionic project, which solves pretty much equations for science, like DNA sequencing and protein folding. And Gridcoin rewards you with Gridcoins for doing these equations with your computer. So this, I think, is going to be the way of the future, and it's already being traded on exchanges such as Swiss CEX and C-CEX. And I buy on myself, and it's currently in a beta testing stage so that it's ASIC resistant. So Gridcoin, it's going to be something you want to check out in the future, and yeah, hope to see you in the future. Peace.
Hi, I'm MK Lords from Bitcoin Not Bombs, and I think Bitcoin is a radically disruptive technology that will change the political landscape. But there are those who wish to prevent that from happening in the form of regulations. So for those people, I penned a poem entitled To the Regulators. Rambling, wronging regulators, restricting free trade tirades against rebels who carry no flag and wish to burn others stained with blood. A paradigm shift which requires no desire of monopolies or legacy banking is changing. Pushing forward and leaning back is how we attack and we react with truth. Tired of the lies, we recognize the facts. The dinosaurs are already fossils. Oscillating, legislating, and ultimately incriminating. We are taking back our money. We are taking back our power. And yes, you should be afraid, because the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They're digital. Thanks, Bitcoin Rush, for having me on the Open Minute.
Greetings, Bitcoin Rush subscribers and fellow crypto peeps. I'm Michelle Seven, also known as Bitcoin Belle on Twitter. We've heard it said by a lot of people, including myself, that Bitcoin is not about the price. So if it's not about the price, what's it about? To me, it's all about freedom. So now, for the first time in my 46 years of life, 34 years as an activist and 23 years as a mom, we can see the opportunity for people to realize their full potential as human beings through the expression of their will, without interference from government, without participating in the war machine, and free to instead contract with people voluntarily without the threat of force, fraud, or coercion. So to me, right, Bitcoin is not about the price. It's about following your bliss. Bitcoin is bliss.
Hi, my name's Tatiana Moroz, and I'm a singer-songwriter, activist, Bitcoin enthusiast, and evangelist. I'm also the creator of the first ever artist cryptocurrency, Tatiana Coin. I'm making this video because I want to tell you guys what makes me passionate about Bitcoin. First of all, I'm an anti-war activist. So to me, using Bitcoin is a no-brainer. I'm withdrawing my support for the war machine when I use Bitcoin. Another thing that I love is Bitcoin's ability to empower the small business. Not only can it help you reach a whole new market just as a regular small business owner, it's opening up a whole world of banking to the third world, which has never seen banking before. It's wonderful for charity uses, and the developments in Bitcoin 2.0 are really exciting in terms of helping bootstrap innovation going forward and helping the people who participate get rewards back. There's also wonderful opportunities with law and making it a far more just system for everybody. So please check out Bitcoin today.
Hi, my name is Ella. I form part of Negotium project team that has developed NTM coin. Progress of crypto technologies is somewhat similar to species evolution. Until information age has arrived, fiat money has had a couple of features that are superior to gold, and portability is one of them. Some people may argue that fiat money is here to stay. I don't question that, but its utility on internet is very limited. Companies that offer online payments charge high fees and require a lot of steps to be taken before payment can be processed. Bitcoin and altcoins solve this problem with free and fast transactions. Crypto technology offers additional, simple-to-use practical features and its future applications.
Hi everyone, I am Anna. One of the things I really like about Bitcoin is this amazing community that has evolved around it. Here in Berlin, we have several meetups on a regular basis, and the community is full of interesting people that inspire and support each other. It's this community spirit that encourages me to dedicate my time and effort to spreading the word of Bitcoin. If you don't have a community in your area so far, I warmly recommend to go and organize one yourself. Simply create an event on Facebook or Google, ask existing Bitcoin groups to promote your event. Most important for your event, have lots of fun and don't forget to tell me all about it. Thank you very much, Bitcoin Rush, for having me on the Open Minute. Bye.
Hey everybody, I'm Brian Hoffman from Open Bazaar, and I just wanted to talk briefly about what we're doing there and why we do it. First of all, Open Bazaar is all about freedom of trade. As a project and team, our goal is to create a marketplace where anyone, anywhere can offer products and services to anyone else privately and securely without any middlemen or companies or corporations taking unfair percentages of your profit. We're building open source software that anyone can use and help build. And by helping us, you help the community. And we're doing this not as a funded commercial effort, but in an altruistic fashion because we believe you deserve this freedom. It's about time we had access to a service like this that doesn't cost an arm and a leg to use. The freedom that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin afford us only come to true fruition when there's markets to spend them, and we want you to help us create that. That's what Open Bazaar is all about.
Hi, this is Davi Barker from Bitcoin Not Bombs. We've been hearing a lot recently about something called a bit license, and we've seen the first rules for bit licenses come out of New York recently. So I thought, as a sort of broad view, I would share with you the Black's Law Dictionary definition of a license. According to Black's Law Dictionary, the definition of license is the permission by competent authority to do an act which without permission would be illegal. And so you see, the act of permitting something, the act of issuing a license is itself the act of prohibiting something. What's going on in the regulatory game right now is that those third parties that we're all excited to be cutting out of our lives are beginning to feel obsolete. And so the regulators are saying, no, you must obey us. And the large firms are going to the regulators that they've purchased and they're saying, hey, force them to use us. So I suppose I would just say in closing that Bitcoin is a transformative technology. It's a liberating technology. And the reason that it is so successful in these fields is because it's free. So keep Bitcoin free.
Hi, I'm Theo Goodman. How long will that USB stick, flash drive, or hard drive with your keys on it last? Sound Wallet is a way to turn your private key into audio. You can then store this audio on CDs, cassette tapes, or vinyl records. A vinyl record will last much longer than any flash storage, ink on your paper wallet, or any CPU. If you were looking for someone's private key, where would you look? A USB stick, hard drive, or a vinyl record? You could add the Sound Wallet record to your crate of records, frame it, hang it on the wall, or play it at the next party. You can read back your key using a spectroscope app on your phone or computer. At soundwallet.net, I've outlined how you can create your own Sound Wallet. Thanks for listening.
What does a Bitcoin have in common with a medieval bill of exchange? At first glance, not a lot. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, after all, are decentralized and digital, whereas a bill of exchange was a piece of paper that merchants used to hand each other as a promise to pay silver or gold across national boundaries. But the two have more in common than we might think, and there's a lesson to be learnt from this. 700 years ago, bills of exchange were seen as a disruptive financial technology in the same way that Bitcoin is seen today. Governments wanted to ban them. In fact, in some countries, governments did ban them. People said they'd never catch on. But as soon as the full potential was realised, because they were not decentralised but issued by individuals, they became very heavily regulated, and in fact they became the foundation of our modern banking system. It's no coincidence that just as we see governments seeking to regulate Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, large corporations and banking institutions are talking about issuing their own digital currencies. If we don't want our only choice of payments in the future to be between government-issued digital currencies and those issued by the likes of Goldman Sachs and Facebook, we've got to remember, decentralise our currencies, keep them free.
Hi, I'm Jamie Nelson from the World Crypto Network. I really like doing live broadcasts, and I'm working to start up a new show that will let people be a co-host and help them through that awkward stage of being on a live broadcast. I started by doing my own show, and it was a difficult task to pull off. I found that by doing guest appearances on other shows, it was a much less stressful and a great way to build experience. There are a lot of exciting things happening at the World Crypto Network right now, and we're working to get a new website and to produce more content. The World Crypto Network is individuals working together to share knowledge and resources. If this sounds interesting to you, you can find out more at worldcryptonetwork.com and watch our shows to get involved. I would like to thank Bitcoin Rush for having me on.
Hi, my name is Chuck Newt, and I'm here today to represent Blackcoin and the Blackcoin Foundation. The Blackcoin Foundation is a group of people who have come together as the business entity of Blackcoin. We are working to push Blackcoin forward and beyond where it is today and take it to new heights. What I'd like to do today is encourage everybody who are Blackcoin holders to come and visit with us, to meet with us. And even if you're not a current Blackcoin holder, we'd love to have new people come into the Blackcoin family. We're here for all of you to help push Blackcoin for all of our benefit. We believe we can take Blackcoin and altcoins in general to new places, and we'd love to have you come talk with us at Freenode Chat at #Blackcoin. Come visit and meet.
Hi, my name is Magda. I write a blog about Bitcoin in Polish, which was inspired by the Bitcoin-wide presentation Women in Bitcoin. I really liked the light-hearted way she was talking about Bitcoin and wanted to know if there are more women like her. I joined Twitter and Bitcoin GNO hangouts like Girls Night Out, where I met these awesome women like Michelle 7, Anna Kay, Rhian Lewis and others. We don't only chat about Bitcoin, but also about freedom, alternative lifestyles, and current events. We are like-minded people, but with lots of different talents and interests. Our meetings are very relaxed, informal, and most importantly, fun. Anna from the Open Minute episode 11 organized the first real-life GNO in Berlin. So Rihanna and myself decided to organize one in London. It's London Women in Bitcoin, and you can read more about it at londonbitcoinwomen.com. I'm not a Bitcoin expert, but a user. I buy clothes, cosmetics, food with Bitcoin. I donate Bitcoin to charities, and I tip interesting projects. I even paid for my holiday with it. It doesn't matter if you're just Bitcoin curious or an expert. Join us and have fun with Bitcoin, because that's what it's going to be all about. Thanks Bitcoin Rush for having me on the Open Minute. Peace.
Hello Bitcoin Rush fans, this is Blake Anderson. I'm a computer and information scientist and cryptographic economist. I would like to remind everybody about the basic principles of how Bitcoin works. Right now we have about 3,500 Bitcoin produced every single day, and that will continue to be the case until the block halving in 2016. Many people get confused because of the conflation between straight up deflationary and Bitcoin being produced at a rate of production which engenders deflation. And it's a very important distinction to keep track of. All of this being said, we have the price going up and down, and I assume that the price will continue to go up over a long enough time scale, but short of a big announcement like a regulated exchange opening in the West or something like that, we can look for ups and downs until 2016 when the next block halving is, which will mean that the reward for mining Bitcoin will be cut in half, which would be the equivalent to gold production worldwide being cut in half. And as you can imagine, that has had a big effect on the Bitcoin price traditionally when the most recent halving went from 50 to 25 and will again in 2016. My advice would be to have long investment horizons, which means to make sure that you have long enough to pay money back that you want to invest or make money back. The horizon refers to how long you can go before you need to get your money back out. And a long enough investment horizon is important in Bitcoin. And I would encourage everybody to extend their investment horizon at least 6 months past the 2016 block halving, and you should do pretty well investing money that you want to try to grow in that way. Again, don't invest anything that you can't afford to lose or anything that you're going to need before your investment horizons come up, and you should do very well in the Bitcoin space. Again, I'm Blake Anderson, and thanks to Bitcoin Rush for having me.
Hi, I'm Stefano.
And I'm Tyler.
We are the co-founder of Griffin Coin and GriffX.
September 22nd begins our 10-day plan of action to get Griffin Coin listed on Poloniex, Bittrex, and at least one other exchange so you can sell your Griffin Coins.
Soon you'll be able to buy Griffin Coins again at griffincoin.com, griffincrypto.com, and griffx.com.
You can also purchase 30-day Class A or Class B shares, which give you consistent Griffin Coin deliveries from staking.
Yeah, buy coins, buy shares, and you'll put Griffin Coins and our option market on the map.
In our options market, you can profit by buying, selling, trading, and executing on altcoin options. GriffX's profits also reward all the users of Griffin Coin.
Mine Griffin Coin, stake Griffin Coin, and buy Griffin Coin.
And for a limited time, we will buy your old crypto from you, no matter how bad, old, worthless, or scammy.
Yeah, we'll take your old coins off your hands and put you on the Griffin path.
Keep mining.
And get Griffin.
Hey, Adam Garrity here with your Bitcoin Rush Open Minute. As many of you know, I've been working with altcoins and the cannabis medical marijuana industry. As it's a billion-dollar industry, it doesn't really work with banks. I've been working with the Mary J coin. You can find it on c-cex.com, and I'm trying to integrate it with dispensaries such as the Peaceful Choice and companies such as MZ12X, which is going to revolutionize the cannabis industry itself. So yeah, check it out, Mary J at ce-cex.com. And pretty big things happening. I mean, you know, medical marijuana is curing cancer now, so it's a pretty big, next big thing out there. And thanks a lot for checking it out. Peace.
Hey guys, this is Sean Donato from BitHalo. Bitcoin Rush, thanks for having me on your show. I watch it every week, man. You're doing great stuff. Keep it up. I work with BitHalo, and we're an awesome startup. I'm so happy to be a part of this project. What our specialty is, we made a platform, truly decentralized platform, where people can do what we call double deposit escrow. And what I really like about this technology is that it's not possible with fiat money. The equivalent would be two parties putting money in a safe, each having a key, strapping a time bomb to that safe. So in that sense, it's score 1 for Bitcoin, score -1 for fiat monies. If you guys want to know more about it, check us out. Check out Bitcoin Rush every week. He's the man. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christopher Franco, and this is the Open Minute from Bitcoin Rush. I launched Franco in May 2013 to get a more intimate understanding of blockchain technology. What differentiates Franco from all other forms of cryptocurrency is our incredibly fair monetary policy. Franco's monetary policy was designed in such a way to help outlive our growing pains. In the first year, miners only minted a mere 2.5% of the total supply, or about 260,000 coins. The subsidy half-life of Franco is 22 years, so by the time Grandma is mining Francos and baking cookies with her basic oven, she will still be considered an early adopter. This gives us plenty of room to update the protocol, fix any problems that might arise, and to implement new and exciting features when they become time-tested. One of Franco's best attributes is that it's designed to last at least 500 years. We believe that slow and steady wins the race, so we plan to still be around when our great-great-great-grandchildren are born. Non nobis salon, sed omnibus. Franco is freedom.
Hey, this is at Bitcoin Susan, and I'm going to tell you 5 things you can do to take your life before Bitcoin, life before crypto, into life in Bitcoin and life in crypto. So this will be quick. Let's go. First thing, best tool is your mouth. I'm into Bitcoin. I'm into crypto. That's it. Have a goal to find 4 people that you connect with just by saying that phrase and make those connections, build those, have coffee, send emails, do video chats, build 4 connections. Second, what should you do next? Go local. First, obvious, yes, find a meetup. Hey, if there's no meetup in your area or your town, create one, or create a subset of a meetup for people that are really into what you're in. What are you into? That's the third thing. Find your niche. There's an ecosystem out there in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Are you into blockchain? Are you into algorithms? Hey, do you work in retail and you know a lot about merchants and transactions? Maybe you're the person that can explain what the heck is Bitcoin? Why do I want it? How does it work? And if you can do that, a lot of people can't. So figure out what your passion is and find your niche. Next, number 4, master that niche. How do you do that? There's so many videos out there. There's just forums. Go to experts. Ask someone to be your mentor. Find your passion, love it, live it, and learn it. And that takes time and that takes effort. And that's what everyone before you has done. After that, it's time to take a leap and put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Offer to be a speaker at an event. Start local. Start small if you're not comfortable speaking or, writing papers. Write articles. There's so many great media outlets out there. Be on a panel. Offer to be on a panel in your niche. Again, I can't stress how important having your niche is. So those are great things you can do. And just remember that every single person started where you are right now. So only you can make it happen. And you can have life in Bitcoin, life in cryptocurrency. So follow me on Twitter at Bitcoin Susan, and I look forward to talking about this a lot more soon.
Hello everyone, my name's Chris from the World Crypto Network, and today I'm here to tell you about a powerful idea. No crowdfunding, no scrolly pumpy websites, just an idea that's so important that I was compelled to tell you. And that idea is that Bitcoin is a global dialogue with a memory. To put it in the words of Satoshi Nakamoto himself, Bitcoin is a distributed timestamp server that has the ability to prove the sequence of events across space and time. Now, if you've been following me recently on social media, you'll know that I've been suggesting the idea of world citizenship. A few weeks ago, I proposed a workable solution using available tools that for now is just a work in progress and a learning exercise. It was featured in Wired magazine, TechCrunch, and Forbes. So clearly we understand that this is a powerful idea. But I'm not the only person that's been tormented by it. We have this blog post here, New Bitcoin Deed Land System Launches. Then there's David Ducini's Altcoin Project. He's writing his white paper live in Google Documents. the Identify project. And then there's Keybase.io by Chris Coyne and Max Cohn, who have been kind enough to give me 90 free invites. And if you want to get one, give me a shout out on Twitter. I'm at Mr. Chris Ellis. I will follow you back and send me your email by DM. A peer-to-peer identity system is desperately needed right now. We have to create a world where honesty pays more than fraud. So get over to the GitHub and get involved. Vielen Dank für Ihre Zeit.
Hello Bitcoin Rush fans, this is Jack Folsgood, and I'm just one of the many members of the HTML5 coin community, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about our coin. A big thank you to Bitcoin Rush for having us on the show. HTML5 coin is a new generation cryptocurrency made for the people and is unlike any other. HTML5 is fast, unlike a lot of other coins out there. We're even one of the main trading pairs listed on the Blue Trade cryptocurrency exchange. We love Blue Trade. We have a strong tech team and our support is second to none. We have lots of projects in the works and we're giving bounties for future projects like mobile wallets and Chinese translators, QQ groups, and other worldwide marketing. And what good is a coin if you can't spend it on something? Check out Coin Payments and all the HTML5 vendors where you can buy stuff. Merchants have the ability with Coin to Pay to take HTML5 as well. And for those who are new to cryptocurrency, it's pretty easy to understand that in order for a coin to be successful, it has to be backed by something and have a community. Check us out on Facebook. We've got over 1,000 members. And follow us on Twitter for frequent updates of what's going on. Thanks again to Bitcoin Rush for having us on the show. Keep up the good work.
Good morning, Bitcoins. My name is Mad Bitcoins, and I believe that Bitcoin is the currency of the future. I believe this for 3 reasons. Number 1, Bitcoin is decentralized and not owned by any government or shadowy corporation. Number 2, Bitcoin is deflationary with a fixed number of units that cannot be changed by government order. Number 3, Bitcoin could end war. Because of number 2, the fixed number of units, you cannot simply print Bitcoins to buy weapons to start a war. Weapons would have to be crowdfunded, much like schools, parks, police, and fire. Which would you rather buy, a death bomb or a school? Learn more about Bitcoin by watching Mad Bitcoins daily at madbitcoins.com. Thanks to Bitcoin Rush for having me on the show.
Hi everyone, Victoria Van Eyck here. Thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm super excited to be here. I recently accepted a job at ChangeTip and I could not be happier, honestly. I feel like I have sunbeams coming out of my face. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the focus that we've had for the past couple of weeks on Tipping Tuesday, but especially this past week, and something that I thought was a really good idea and that I want to continue on in the future. Social tipping allows us to close the gap, finally, between content producers and creators and their audience. I know that the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning is open up ZeroBlock and scan through Bitcoin articles to find out what I've missed in the past 8 hours during sleep. I'm working on getting everyone set up with social tipping so that we can pay them in a one-click way, and I know that I'm really excited that Coinbase and Zappos are doing this as well. So for the next week or month or year, I implore you to take a little bit of time out of your day and notice, what are you reading? And who's the author, or what are you watching, and who produced that for you? And send a little bit of love their way. The most exciting part, I think, about social tipping is the volume of money we can get to people when we all just contribute a little bit. So stay mindful when you're going through ZeroBlock or your typical day reading Bitcoin media. And let me assure you that from the visits that I have had with Mad Bitcoins, or the talks I've had with Chris Ellis, or the time I've spent with Tina Hui, these Bitcoin media people are the hardest working people in our industry, and they deserve our appreciation. So let me know how it goes. If I can help with anything, you can always reach me at victoria@changetip.com, or I'm on Twitter, Victoria Van Eyck, V-A-N as in Nancy, E-Y-K. And happy tipping. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
Hey everybody, it's Tiffany Hayden, co-founder of Cashier. I have some really exciting news to share with you. The prototype for the Cashier app is just about finished, and we've decided to launch it at Bitcoin Miami. The North American Bitcoin Conference is going to be held at the Fillmore Theater in Miami January 16th through the 18th, and we will be there demoing the app. We're also going to be updating the Cashier website soon, and we'll have a dedicated page with event information. Cashier's had a ton of supporters, and we can't wait for people to get their hands on the prototype. There's a lot to celebrate. We're really excited. We're also a lot of fun. Bitcoin Miami is going to be a blast. Thank you so much, Bitcoin Rush, for having me on the show. I hope to see you in Miami.
Thanks, Bitcoin Rush. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm Tao of Satoshi, also known as the Darkcoin Chameleon on Twitter. I know a lot of you were expecting to see a giant lizard, but sorry to disappoint you. I'm just a man. A man who's excited about Darkcoin, its innovations, and its possibilities for the future. Nearly 1 year ago, Darkcoin's creator, Evan Duffield, began work on a coin which he hoped would become cryptocurrency's holy grail, eCash, as easy to use as a credit card and as anonymous as cash. He started Darkcoin out with CoinJoin, which was a system of mixing coins from other users at the point of sending. It was flawed though, so Evan had to flip the script dramatically. He came up with a completely different process, pre-mixing Darkcoins of equal amounts through multiple rounds in wallet before use. This system, known as DarkSend, makes Darkcoin virtually untraceable. DarkSend also allows people to earn Darkcoins simply by running masternodes, which are the nodes used in the process of DarkSend mixing. Then one day, Evan had a eureka moment. He realized that these masternodes could solve one of cryptocurrency's major problems: slow transaction times. Right now, most coins can't be used for normal point-of-sale purchases at retail stores or restaurants because transactions take minutes or even hours to confirm. Now, with Darkcoin's Instant X, transactions are faster than credit cards, often confirming in seconds, and retain their anonymity just like cash. It's a double threat. So I guess you could say that Evan's and cryptocurrency's dream of a holy grail of eCash has been found. To learn more, visit darkcoin.io and keep it locked to Bitcoin Rush for an exclusive Darkcoin episode coming in the new year. Thanks.
Growing up with an anarchist mother, whom you may all know as Bitcoin Belle, but whom I call affectionately Mama, free market economics and freedom were at the forefront of our lives and my homeschool education. Bitcoin satisfies both criteria. For artists, the blockchain has the potential to remove the need for expensive patents by creating a timestamp for one's creations. In addition, it provides peer-to-peer compensation and removes the need for expensive middlemen. I encourage you all to embrace your freedom and exercise it by supporting what you love and by following your bliss. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about those presents underneath my Christmas tree. I'm not gonna hang my stocking there upon fireplace. Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy